Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here and welcome back to another Ninjago Season 11 discussion video here on the channel. In today's video we actually have something very exciting to talk about because the big Ninjago crossover for Season 11 has been technically revealed, I guess, and it's not really that big of a crossover, but for longtime LEGO fans it definitely is some sort of big achievement. So we just got a new accessory kit for Ninjago revealed. Those are the ones that you can get at the LEGO store. It comes with a few figures and a few other random pieces, and one of the figures that are actually in this accessory kit is none other than Clutch Powers. Now, some of you may be wondering what Clutch Powers is, or rather who he was, so let me explain that real quick. So way back in the early days of professional LEGO animation, Clutch Powers was a movie that was created for the LEGO group, centered around a person by the name of Clutch Powers as he traverses through several LEGO worlds. We saw older themes such as power miners and all that, so that was really cool. We also saw I believe the second interpretation of LEGO Agents 2.0, so definitely a lot of throwback here for older LEGO fans. But yeah, Clutch Powers was basically a guy that went through each of the various LEGO worlds in search of, different relics and things like that, and he would go ahead and team up with a bunch of other people, and of course shenanigans ensue. Now, what's interesting about Clutch Powers, at least in the Ninjago sense, is that he was actually mentioned before. We already know that he exists in this Ninjago universe, as he was referenced in, I believe, the 9th episode of the series, when Cole says that one of the Fang Blades was in fact uncovered first by Clutch Powers himself. So he's always existed within the Ninjago world, but now we're finally getting him in a physical minifigure form, which I believe is the first time in a long time, if not the first time ever. I'm not really caught up on all of the Clutch Powers backstory and lore, but I remember watching the movie a lot as a child and thinking how cool it was, and then now look how far we've come. We finally have the Ninjago show, we've had Chima, Next of Nights, and not to mention the several LEGO movies that have come out as well. But it's really interesting to see that Clutch Powers will actually be in at least some form of merchandise for Ninjago Season 11. I don't know if he's going to be in the actual series itself. I mean, it would be nice to see Clutch Powers pop up in the actual series. That'd be awesome. But I really don't know if that's going to be the case. The only reason why I could see him popping up is that maybe a version of him has always existed in the Ninjago universe, and that version likes to go ahead and collect artifacts as well, similar to what we heard Cole talk about him, in the 9th episode. He says that, he likes to go around and collect all these different artifacts, and he was actually the first one to uncover that specific Fang Blade. So it would make sense that a version of him has always existed in this universe, but we really just haven't seen him yet. And who knows, maybe he'll finally cross paths with the ninja in Season 11, as they're both looking for perhaps the Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu. That could be what Clutch Powers is after. And of course, that's what the ninja are going to be after as well. So it kind of lines up in that sense. Again, I don't know if we're actually going to see Clutch Powers physically team up with the ninja in the actual series itself, or if including Clutch Powers here in this little accessory kit was just a, kind of a nostalgic nod back to the older days of LEGO professional animation. Now, there's no mistaking that this character is Clutch Powers. He has CP written on his vest, but that Clutch Powers, CP. That's definitely him. He has the exact same hairpiece as he had back in the day, but he's also sporting an eye patch this time around and a new belt piece, so who really knows what happened to Clutch within the several years since we've last seen him. I mean, it's kind of hard to, figure out what's actually happened. But if Clutch Powers actually does show up in Season 11, that would be an awesome way to go ahead and, give a little bit of a tribute to older LEGO fans that have stuck around for several years, and it would be a nice way to go ahead and introduce the new general audience that have never seen the original Clutch Powers movie to this character. I mean, I think reintroducing him into the world of LEGO would be pretty cool, because he was pretty much a staple of LEGO animation back in the day, as his movie was, I believe, the first LEGO movie to not be a Bionicle movie. And of course, we've had these several LEGO movies to come since then, but I do think including Clutch Powers in this Ninjago set is really cool to see. I wasn't expecting it. I don't think anybody was expecting it, but I think it's a very pleasant surprise, and I can't wait to see what actually comes from this. I can't wait to see whether or not he's actually going to be in the series, or if this crossover is just a exclusive thing to the Ninjago set. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. That'll just about do it for this one. I'm curious to see, leave a comment if you remember Clutch Powers, and leave a comment if you were actually, old enough to go ahead and remember watching that movie, or if you haven't seen it yet, will you go back and revisit it, because it might be a very important part to the next Ninjago season. So thanks a lot for watching once again, guys. If you enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up rating, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button if you've not done so already. Once again, guys, the comment section is there for the various discussions that you would like to have regarding this topic, or if you just had a comment of a general nature, that's fine as well. In the description, you will find the links towards my other forms of social media, whether it be my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon, or my merch. Be sure to support me on all those platforms if you would like to. With all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.